If you are above the age of 60, this video might be the most important one you watch this year. Certain vegetables that appear to be healthy could actually be dangerous. As a result of their ability to impair your immune system, speed up the aging process of your brain, and cause damage to your leg muscles, they can make you more susceptible to falls, which are the leading cause of fatal accidents in older people. You did hear that correctly. It's possible that certain vegetables are causing you to lose mobility without you realizing it. A fear tactic is not what it is. These findings are supported by scientific evidence, including extensive studies published in the Journal of Gerontology. According to the findings of a study that involved tens of thousands of elderly people, there are startling connections between particular vegetables and a sharp decline in physical function, blood vessel health, and memory recall. Most of them have no idea. Many consume these nutritious vegetables on a regular basis, but many are unaware that they might promote inflammation, damage blood vessels in the legs, and make walking more difficult. You are not to blame. It is uncommon for hidden dangers to make headlines. The next video provides an explanation of 3 vegetables that should be consumed on a regular basis in order to improve mental clarity, immune strength, and strong, steady legs. Also, you should avoid staying active, independent, and sharp in your latter years. This is something you should avoid doing. Stay tuned, because I'm about to reveal a well-known vegetable that many people believe is healthy, but could actually be doing harm to your leg health in the background. Subscribe to the newsletter and turn on notifications if you are concerned about your body and your future. Therefore, you will never miss out on health advice that is supported by scientific evidence. Your comments would be much appreciated. Let us know in the comments if there is anything that you are looking forward to learning today. In that case, provide a 0. Your opinion is important. Share with us the location of your viewing. These are the 3 veggies that senior citizens should consume the most. Begin with carrots, which are among the veggies in your kitchen that are the least appreciated. The vibrant orange roots may appear to be unremarkable, yet they offer significant advantages to persons over the age of 60. Crispy delights aren't the only thing they are. Keeping a low profile, they safeguard your autonomy, mobility, and the joys of daily life. Foods that are full of nutrients. Eat carrots to improve your health and length of life. They are more than just necessary for survival. They protect your freedom of movement, access to loved ones, and the ability to go about your daily life without fear or restriction. The consumption of carrots significantly enhances one's vision. They have a high concentration of beta-carotene, which is converted by your body into vitamin A, which is essential for your eyes. Increasing your eyesight is a great way to enhance your self-confidence. If you are able to avoid life-altering falls, you will be able to admire the smile of your grandchild, drive to the store, travel to strange locations without fear, and travel to unknown regions. A number of studies have shown that diets that are high in beta-carotene may postpone the onset of age-related macular degeneration, which is the most common cause of visual loss in those over the age of 60. Keep your life under your control and on your own terms. Carrots are much more covert in their performance. In particular, the legs and feet are protected by these antioxidants, which preserve neurons and blood vessels. This results in higher speed and more distinct brain-to-body communication. A steady step and a longer period of time spent on your feet are required for balance-catching coordination. When strength is not accompanied by coordination, accidents occur. Your brain-body communication and your physical actions will remain in sync if you consume carrots. Let's speak about broccoli, shall we? It is one of the finest methods to maintain your strength, steadiness, and cognitive acuity well into your 60s and beyond, despite the fact that it is dull. The unassuming green vegetable quietly safeguards the physical and mental systems that enable you to move and think properly on a regular basis. For people over the age of 60, whose natural resistance may be diminishing, broccoli is beneficial to your blood vessels, brain, joints, and other parts of your body. In areas where strength is crucial, natural design provides reinforcement. Broccoli is unique because it contains sulforaphane. The roots of the plant are protected against inflammation by this nutrient. Persistent inflammation is not simply a painful condition. Your memory, bones, heart, and grip strength are all slowly and quietly deteriorated as a result of this. Sulforaphane is able to counteract damage before it has a chance to accumulate. Detoxification systems are activated and cell defenses are strengthened. In addition to sulforaphane, broccoli is a source of critical elements that your body requires on a regular basis. Vitamin K, calcium, and antioxidants are crucial for the health of your bones and arteries. This results in bones that are more robust, fewer fractures, and arteries that are clean and flexible. In situations when your bones are strong and your blood flow is good, you will experience less pain and more freedom of movement. Keep in mind the advantages that accrue to your legs and feet. Broccoli is beneficial to the circulation of the lower limbs, which in turn affects the stability of standing and walking. It is also capable of reducing challenges with blood flow, particularly for people who have diabetes or hypertension. Improved circulation alleviates leg cramps, edema, and weariness that lasts throughout the day. But a lot of people disregard this. There are a variety of ways to prepare broccoli. It could be more convenient to throw it in boiling water, but doing so can eliminate the majority of the powerful compounds it contains. What about sulforaphane? It's gone. Is it the antioxidants? Not as much. Very little of your nutrient-dense powerhouse is left untouched. You could try some light steaming. A few minutes is all that is required to soften broccoli so that it is easier to digest while still preserving its benefits. In this manner, sulforaphane is preserved, and its protective effects are enhanced to their full potential. Broccoli that has been steamed is quite delicious. Your body is receiving assistance from practical nutrition. When you prepare broccoli in this manner, you are engaging in a straightforward yet nutritious activity. This cup of steamed broccoli represents the qualities of strength and independence, as well as the act of presenting your future self with something that is unassuming but significant. For those of you who are still watching and enjoying this film, please leave the first remark below. This demonstrates that you are interested and prepared for more. Today, we are going to discuss yet another green vegetable that is beneficial to the health of the heart, memory, and muscle power. Have a watchful eye. This is not the end of the story. It is important to have spinach in your kitchen because it actively helps your body to maintain its intelligence, stability, and strength after the age of 60. In spite of the fact that it appears to be a leafy vegetable, it is actually a silent powerhouse that provides energy, clarity, and movement. It is essential for anyone who desires to age in a dignified manner. Naturally occurring nitrates are one of the reasons spinach stands out. These substances increase the flexibility of blood vessels, which in turn increases the amount of blood that flows to your muscles and brain. With each passing decade, circulation slows down, reflexes become less sensitive, and it becomes more difficult to think clearly or remain still. As a result, Spinach reverses that. Consuming spinach on a regular basis provides your body with the vitamins it requires to maintain its alertness and activity levels. The blood vessels are opened, which allows oxygen to flow through them. Additionally, it provides support for your legs and feet, increases the sensitivity of your motions, and makes it safer to walk across the room. Support does not appear overnight, but it builds up to a significant amount over time. Brain function is enhanced by spinach. The cognitive benefits of lutein and folate are enhanced by its high content. Memory, thinking speed, and cognitive decline are all improved by eating foods that are rich in lutein. That's not just speculation, it's study. Lutein, which is found in brain tissue, promotes quick and sharp thinking. The loss of visual acuity has repercussions that extend beyond your vision alone. In situations when your eyes require continuous assistance, spinach can safeguard them. Macular degeneration is a condition that worsens with age and poses a threat to independence. Spinach contains lutein and zeaxanthin, both of which offer protection. The macula, which is responsible for providing detailed vision, is supported by these nutrients. When you support your macula, you protect your ability to read, drive, recognize faces, and traverse a congested environment without any doubt. Confidence and a connection to the things that are truly essential in life are also benefits of having clear vision. Immediately, spinach brings about clarity. What your body absorbs from spinach is influenced by the way it is boiled. The nutrients are preserved, and digestion is made easier when the food is sautéed lightly with a little olive oil. The addition of fresh spinach to smoothies does not require a lot of preparation. Just make sure not to overcook the food. Nutrients are broken down by high heat, which prevents you from getting the benefits of those nutrients. Spinach is beneficial for a number of ways, including energy, clarity, mobility, and now vision. This very small option is more than just a vegetable. It makes your day-to-day life better. The consumption of spinach helps to maintain sharpness, equilibrium, and social engagedness. The reason for this is that it is a genuine protector of vitality. On the other hand, not every vegetable is deserving of such title. There are other things that can subtly impede you, but spinach is helpful. However, carrots that are rich with benefits do not tell the whole tale. Very soon, we will reveal the vegetables that are preventing you from traveling. Let's talk about the things, shall we? You can serve them mashed at holiday meals, crispy on top of burgers, or baked and loaded for Sunday lunch with your family in the oven. For a good reason, many people enjoy eating white potatoes. They are warm and reassuring to the touch. Family gatherings, recollections from childhood, and decades of mealtime rituals all feature them in some capacity. When you are over the age of 60, the comfort you are experiencing may be subtly harming your strength, balance, and long-term health. It's not the way they taste that poses a threat. It's how they behave within your body. Simple sugars are easily broken down by white potatoes, which contributes to a sharp increase in blood sugar levels. During that spike, you might only experience a momentary surge of energy or a sense of satisfaction. However, beneath that surface, a more serious situation is taking place. Repeated spikes in blood sugar levels might lead to inflammation of the blood vessels. When inflammation is present, it gradually erodes the routes that your brain, heart, legs, and feet use to obtain oxygen and nutrients. After 60 years, damage of that nature is more severe. Consuming white potatoes can make circulation, which is already fragile, even worse. In situations where you use your strength the most, such as when you are standing from a chair or climbing stairs, A decreased blood flow to your legs and feet slows healing, dulls touch, and saps your power. High glycemic index is a characteristic of white potatoes. Therefore, they cause the arteries to become rigid, and they digest swiftly. Arteriosclerosis makes it more difficult for your heart to pump blood through veins that are constricted and inflexible. This can result in symptoms such as numbness, cold feet, cramping in the calves, and movement issues, all of which can make you feel less confident in your ability to participate in day-to-day activities. What about a little slip in the kitchen or a shelf fall? Your legs become weaker, or your feet lose the ability to feel the floor when you lose your balance. These times have the potential to be quite difficult. White potatoes present a comfortable aspect. Nonetheless, they covertly raise the risks that are present. Muscle strength is diminished, reflexes become numb, and the danger of falling, which is a major injury after the age of 60, is increased when inflammation and poor circulation are present. Not only can injuries create discomfort, but they can also trigger more serious complications. Loss of independence, time spent away from loved ones, and stress on both the physical and emotional levels might be the result of this. It is not just the potato that is the problem. Symptoms are exacerbated worse by the typical preparation method, which involves adding butter, heavy cream, cheese, or salt to the majority of potato recipes. The consumption of baked potatoes with sour cream or creamy mashed potatoes during dinner time has the potential to increase blood pressure, heart rate, and blood sugar levels. These combinations work against the drugs you are taking and slow down the progression of your health. In terms of nutrition, white potatoes are not very rich. Their drab appearance is indicative of a problem. There are deficiencies in antioxidants, vitamins, and other nutrients that safeguard the body. The benefits of vegetables with deep colors, such as sweet potatoes and carrots, are greater. There is a high concentration of antioxidants in these orange vegetables, which help to combat oxidative stress and prevent the aging of cells. Small improvements in vision, brain function, and immune system health can have a significant impact on day-to-day life. If you reduce your use of white potatoes, you do not have to give up your favorite potatoes. Simply replace them with ones that are more suitable. You can still take pleasure in a meal that is warm, pleasant, and beneficial to your body. If you want to keep your body, circulation, and energy levels up throughout the day, choose bright options. The bright purple vegetable that you have in your refrigerator could appear to be healthy because it is fresh, low in calories, and high in fiber. If you are over the age of 60, eggplant may be harmful to you. The solanine that was created by eggplant was a dangerously quiet and sluggish process. This particular chemical is used by plants as a natural defense mechanism. Once it has entered your body, it has the potential to induce low-grade inflammation, particularly in areas of your body that are prone to wear and tear, such as your joints, muscles, and nerves. It is possible that solanine is the cause of knee stiffness in the morning or sluggish hand loosening. Patients who suffer from arthritis, inflammation of the nerves, and muscle stiffness are at risk. You may get tightness and edema in your legs. That ache that was predetermined continues. And so it goes on. You are supported by your legs. Inflammation in the lower body impedes blood flow and makes it difficult to coordinate movements. You have an uneasy vibe. It is now necessary to use additional effort when climbing stairs, stepping off a curb, and traversing a room. You could have some reservations. You might go down. Consumption of eggplant on a rare occasion could not immediately cause any symptoms. Consistent use can, over time, lead to a reduction in mobility. There is not a one occasion that is particularly significant, but rather dozens of smaller moments that gradually destroy your confidence to walk freely. The fact that your legs are not responding as they used to is both unpleasant and personal. Movement is not the only thing you lose. You lose your ability to be spontaneous. Let go of things that you used to like doing. In spite of the fact that you want to lean in, you pull back. A gradual disengagement could result in someone feeling powerless. The result is isolation. There is a palpable feeling that life is decreasing around you gradually. Problems do not require the use of raw eggplant. It is possible to roast, grill, or stew it. Still, the problem exists. Regular consumption of solanine maintains its activity. This does not occur in your body. The more worn down your joints and nerves are, the less space there is for substances that cause inflammation to enter your body. You have much more favorable opportunities. Maintain a healthy balance with vegetables, foods that are nutrition-rich, not nibbles. Smart dietary choices are not the cause of problems. Rather, they are the solution to problems. Ignore the eggplant. It is essential to be aware of what to avoid. The risk is real, particularly if you are over the age of 60. However, there are those who consume eggplant and feel fantastic after doing so. The tolerance of the body shifts. What you believed to be a safe vegetable when you were in your 30s may now be causing damage to your joints with each bite you take. Over the course of months and years, even a mild reaction may become more severe. Unsteady balance, slower walking, and ongoing pain are all symptoms. Now, with regard to the third vegetable, you ought to rethink your decision if you wish to maintain your strength, stability, and autonomy. Green bell peppers are available. Their look, which is crisp, colorful, and crunchy, conceals a more profound significance. There is a possibility that you are unaware of the fact that this vegetable is harming your nerves, circulation, and movement. During this period of life, meals take on a greater significance. You are either strengthened or weakened with each bite. In most cases, the effects do not occur immediately. Despite the fact that you might not realize it after a single meal, many foods might gradually deteriorate your health. One example of them is the green bell pepper. This food is fresh, nutritious, and low in calories. However, the majority of people overlook something. Not only are they nightshades, but they also contain lectins, just like eggplant. Lectins are naturally occurring proteins found in plants. The plants employ them as a defense mechanism, but they might lead your body to be in a state of chaos. The attachment of these proteins to the lining of your digestive tract causes disruptions in digestion and prevents the absorption of nutrients. This is similar to a blood barrier for meals. Over time, your digestive system will become less efficient. It comes to a halt. The immune system takes on a more sensitive state. Your body will make an effort to defend itself against lectins that enter through green bell peppers. Joints, blood vessels, and nerves are all affected by chronic inflammation that is found at low levels. It is possible that you will wake up with stiff ankles, tingling toes, and a slight wobble if you get up too quickly, but you will not experience any serious discomfort. First signs are typically disregarded, despite the fact that they serve as warnings. The inflammation is spreading. It causes the lower body to become weaker, it prevents blood from flowing to the legs and feet, and it compromises balance. A decrease in muscle strength, a weakening of sensory stimulation, and an idea of walking across the room are all symptoms of this condition. When a person's balance is bad as a result of gradual and chronic degeneration brought on by undesired meals, falls are perilous. This is not the same as a catastrophic mishap. It is the stillness of green bell peppers that is the problem. They show no signs of danger. They are utilized in salads, stir-fries, and diets that are healthy. The majority of the time, they are included for color or crunch, thinking that they are clever. However, for many people, particularly those over the age of 60, this choice can be counterproductive. It's possible that green bell peppers would be detrimental to your health rather than beneficial. It is generally agreed that green peppers are healthier. As a result, many others go with them. They are more readily available, less expensive, and used in a greater number of recipes. They are appealing, but they do not provide protection. However, in comparison to red, orange, and yellow bell peppers, green peppers are deficient in antioxidants. You still acquire inflammatory molecules, weaker cellular defense, higher inflammation, and a lower return on investment, ROI, despite the fact that you are obtaining less nutrients. The goal of your body is to achieve peace. Why put forth more effort when the food is not very good? They might believe that because I cook my peppers, it is acceptable. By cooking, lectins can be minimized, but they cannot be eliminated entirely. If you suffer from arthritis, intestinal difficulties, or heart health, green bell peppers may make your condition worse. If you find yourself in such a situation, it is prudent and safe to exclude them from your diet. There are options that are superior. Vegetables are a source of energy that protect tissues and that boost the immune system without causing any pain. Always keep in mind what should be included and what should be left out. Selecting a superfood is one of the more significant decisions that one may make. By avoiding vegetables that are depleting to your body, you can avoid a substance that causes disruption. This creates space for the builders. As a result of your decision, you remain powerful, stable, and focused. When you take things one bite at a time, you safeguard your autonomy, mobility, and mental tranquility. We appreciate your attention. Give this a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to receive other basic health advice. Proceed with your journey. Keep your feet on the ground. You are more powerful than you